Hey folks, back with ancient cosmology, traditional sacred cartography. This here is the foot of the Cape Newnham demon in the Japanese hellscape. So, hell is America, and so, this is in Alaska, northern Alaska. This is about, 1,500 miles from Japan. Not too far compared to places that they are known to have traveled in antiquity, like India. That's like 4,000 miles. So anyway, we got this foot here on this demon. It's this demon here. So he's like this whole peninsula basically, and he has this weapon that is this, Cape. I don't know if that's the actual Cape Newnham, but anyway, this is his foot, which is down here, and so let's see. Yeah. It's like I'm thinking that, obviously this is the heel, and the foot is somewhat delineated by this topographical distinction here, demarcation between green and reddish hues. But based on how they depict it, I'm guessing that this is part of the foot. That like where there's two lines, it's right here. It's this line and this line. And when one line goes across, I'm guessing it's this line somehow. And then the toenails. Well, okay, I was kind of guessing like maybe this part here is where it goes down here, and then this might be the toenail right there, like this one here, the bottom toenail, this little island there, and then this longer toenail be like this part or possibly this part right here, and then this other one be either this little offshoot there or this or something. So yeah, that's probably what it is. Togiak Bay, it's a pretty big river. So this, let's see, this is in Nunavak Island, has a bunch of faces. Another cool face. It's the top of one, like a nose and an upper lip, and these cool colors. More cool colors in Alaska. Another cool face. Another weird face. Mouth, nose, eyes. Another face. I think this is near Cape Newnham, or basically part of the peninsula, like the base of the peninsula, like eye, nose, mouth, chin. Bangs were a mistake for this guy, I think, but I don't know, kind of works. And these guys are in Humboldt Bay, like Arcata Bay. I think they might be the demons in there, like this guy and this guy might be the demons that are pouring molten metal in somebody's mouth in Arcata Bay. But their molten metal kettle got like destroyed by gas industry refiners like this year, I guess. It's no longer visible. But anyway, this is this person's face. So this is St. Michael Island, Norton Sound, Alaska, in a Japanese hellscape. So it's hard to really suss out all the details here, but like the lip is either like this or maybe this, and then I think this shape must be like either this or that, or the eye, or yeah. Not super. I'm guessing the eye is here and then this thing is like that. So, I mean, I can see it. I can see the vibe, but I can't see like every detail of it. So yeah, this is this random place in like the Gulf of California that has a lot of anthropomorphic shapes. I kind of see this as like looks kind of like a monkey god, although it doesn't necessarily have the tail. Although this could be the tail attaching it to the rest of the land. So anyway, I bet this was a very holy place because it has so many anthropomorphic shapes. So this is again on the Cape Newenham one. So this is like, you know, his this is like his face, his horns. His horns are not super exact, but his elbow, his weapon, his arm, and then this seems to be his chest, where he has, you know, his two moobs or whatever, pecs or something. I think that is this ridge here and this ridge here. The longer one is this one, you know, unless it's somehow these ridges, but I think it's something in here. And I think that this arm and hand area, even though the hand is actually further afield, but I think it's also probably a map of this entire mountain range, like a composite map of both. But this is like his hand, you know, he has this long hand here. So I think it's this whole area from like here to there, which is both like kind of a peninsula, like headland sticks out, especially this part, but this whole area sticks out a bit. And then it's also a mountain range. So I think the mountain range is the palm of the hand. There's two main like chunks of the mountain range, so that's probably the two sides of his palm there. And then the rest of this would just be his fingers. This might be his thumb right there. That's my guess. And then this is his loincloth, I guess, down here. Yeah. So number one is his hand, this whole thing. And number two is his loincloth down here, which is probably this whole mountainy area and coastal area. And then number three is his back knee. Not acne on his back, but like the knee of his back leg is here, and then it's delineated by a river, or the rest, you know, the shin is kind of delineated by a river there. And then they show this line intersecting right above the knee, but it's in the shape of this line here, which actually intersects just below the knee. And then, you know, they change the angle of everything just a bit, just to throw off the outsiders, the uninitiated. Number four is the front knee. So that's like, yeah, like right under the fours, these two lines that, or are these two lines that seem to be those two lines delineating the knee. And yeah, so here's the knee closer up. You can see like the two main lines being, this line and this line. And then this line kind of connects to other lines. And then they both kind of, or this line turns into these two lines. So that's probably these two rivers or whatever they are here. These might be lakes. I'm not sure what, or if they're wetlands kind of. So it just shows like even the smallest details are based on topography. So this is his hand, his backhand, the other hand. So he's holding the weapon, the pole, and so yeah, these are his fingers and whatnot. And this is his chubby wrist that, it bends, folds into from his hand. And so it's pretty weird, but this seems to be what it is. I mean, you'd think they should make this the thumb, but I think they can't because of the thumb has to be somehow hidden on the other side. But like this weird little pocket in here, I think is based on this little pocket in here, that bay and stuff. And yeah, Norseman Lake, Bering Sea. This is the face of the dude, the demon. He's like smiling. Like a lot of people in these hellscapes are smiling because, I think that's part of the joke is like you're supposed to be so scared of this place, but everybody there is like smiling. And also they're all peninsulas. So this shows him like where the whites of his eye are actually white. I tweaked the color because the whites of his eye are water. He's like a cyclops. There's his smile. So this makes the smile actually a black line instead of a white line like it is because it's like a frozen river or something. This shows like the whole peninsula, and it shows the location of the back foot here. So it shows how long his leg is compared to how it's depicted. And this is like the back of his weapon. This is his face. So yeah, this is the whole peninsula. It goes all the way there. You can see that other weird little face there. So yeah, keep newing him. Here's the weapon, the business end of it. It's like it looks like an axe and a mallet, so I don't know. It's like a mallet axe or something. But and then there's his face, head, whatever. There's the back of his weapon, and there's his foot back there. And he doesn't have a front foot because there's no good river to make a front foot, so they just put it behind something. And keep newing him. This is just fleshing out all the details, like, and by the way, this video might cut off soon because my phone gets too full and then it cuts it off, but if so, take care. So one is the pole sticking out the end of the weapon. 2 is the top of the weapon. 3 is the bottom of the weapon. 4 is this is his hand, front hand. 5 is his arm, front arm. 6 is his front horn. 7 is his back horn. 8 is his shoulder. It's either this or this. 9 is his elbow. 10